It begins when you least expect it, in the deep, velvet blackness of a Norwegian night. You wake before the dawn, not because of an alarm, but because of a strange, silent pull. The air outside is so cold it feels sharp in your lungs, a clean and ancient cold. You look up. The sky is a vast, dark canvas, dotted with the familiar, distant shimmer of stars. Then you see it. It starts as the faintest whisper of color, a thin, ethereal line of green appearing from nowhere. It moves with an impossible grace, like a painter's brushstroke slowly being drawn across a pane of frosted glass. You feel a sudden, quiet jolt of pure, unadulterated joy. This is it. This is the aurora borealis. This is Norway. You might think that witnessing such a grand cosmic event requires an equally grand and complicated plan. This is not the case. In fact, the best way to approach the Northern Lights is with a plan that is wonderfully small and flexible. You do not need a minute-by-minute itinerary. You do not need a checklist of famous landmarks. All you need is a destination and a willingness to let the sky be your guide for the night. The key is to position yourself in the right part of the world where the aurora frequently graces the heavens. For this, the northern reaches of Norway are an excellent choice. Tromsø, Alta. From these accessible hubs, your journey becomes wonderfully simple. You can fly directly into their small, efficient airports. Once there, you do not need to venture far. A short bus ride, a brief drive out of the town's gentle glow, is often enough to find deep darkness for a good viewing. Many local companies offer guided tours, a fantastic option. The guides are local experts. They live and breathe this environment. They know the best spots, hidden valleys, quiet shores where the view is unobstructed and light pollution is non-existent. Our advice: keep your plans thin. Let the night unfold naturally. Let the sky lead. Your choice of accommodation can be part of this simple, elegant plan. Choosing the right time for your Norwegian adventure is perhaps the most critical part of your small plan. The Northern Lights are a phenomenon of the dark. Your best chance is when the nights are at their longest and darkest, between late September and the end of March. During these months, the sun dips low for long stretches, yielding the sky to the stars and, with any luck, the aurora. The weather is certainly cold, but crisp, clear nights after a cold snap create perfect transparency. The clouds are the aurora's curtains. You are hoping for a night when they are pulled wide open. It is wise to give yourself more than a single night to see the show. Plan for at least a few days, perhaps even a full week. The aurora's activity ebbs and flows, and Arctic weather can be famously unpredictable. One night might be completely overcast, but the very next night could be perfectly clear, offering a front-row seat. Patience is a virtue when you are a guest of nature. With a wider window, you replace anxious hope with relaxed anticipation. If the lights do not appear tonight, there is always tomorrow. Move away from town lights. Find a dark field, a gentle hill, or a quiet spot by a frozen fjord. Guides monitor weather and aurora forecasts, leading you to the best darkness, by road or even by boat. On your own, find a safe pull-off and simply wait. You will be sitting in the cold, still air for some time. This is not rushed. It is a vigil. For many, the desire to capture the Northern Lights on camera is almost as strong as the desire to see them. A photograph feels like a tangible piece of the magic. If you wish to take photos, a tripod or steady surface is essential. The camera must remain perfectly still for several seconds to gather enough light. Without stability, your images will blur and lose the aurora's delicate lines. A sturdy rock or the roof of your car can work in a pinch. Use manual or pro mode and the widest angle lens you have to capture the sky's scale. Set a long exposure, typically between 5 and 20 seconds. Keep ISO around 800 to 1600 to avoid excessive grain. Bring spare batteries and keep them warm. The cold drains them quickly. Photography should be a secondary pleasure. The most important instrument is your own eyes. It is easy to get lost behind the lens and miss the living spectacle above you. The eye perceives movement and subtle shifts a still image cannot. The lights ripple like silk in a breeze. Make a pact to watch more than you shoot. The memory you keep will be more vivid than any file. And if you have no interest in photography, you might be the luckiest of all, free to absorb the experience without a filter. A trip to see the northern lights in Norway does not have to be an extravagant expense. With mindful planning, you can experience this wonder on a sensible budget. Embrace the simple, free option of walking. A 20-minute stroll can lead to darkness enough for viewing. Check local maps for parks, trails, and quiet side roads. A local bus to the edge of town covers ground for a fraction of a private tour. Many hostels and community centers offer free or very cheap guided walks. Always ask at check-in. Some towns have alert systems or groups that notify you when the lights are active, so you avoid cloudy, quiet nights. Free websites and apps let you read solar wind and geomagnetic activity, empowering your own plan. While you save, embrace safety. The Arctic is beautiful but unforgiving. Always check forecasts. Conditions can change rapidly. Let someone know where you'll be and when you'll return. Use ice grippers, keep distance from cliffs and water, and stay aware in the dark. Respect the fragile Arctic. Carry out all you bring, leave no trace, and keep it pristine for wildlife and future visitors. There will be nights when you wait and the sky remains stubbornly empty. The clouds might roll in. The sun's activity might be too quiet. Do not let disappointment settle. These quiet nights are another kind of magic. Profound Arctic silence. Drink hot tea. Share stories. The quest itself is part of the adventure. Then one night the promise is kept. The sky begins to move for you. It starts subtly, then grows into lines and shapes, soft yet immensely powerful. The lights bend and twist, sometimes roaring into a vibrant corona. You may laugh out loud. You'll stand and watch, feeling small and deeply connected. You will feel lucky. You carry this night home, in your camera, your mind, and your heart.